Do we have audio now? Oh, second tray. Hey, Bill. Hey, Leah. I'm silent. Am I still silent? Yes, you can hear me? Okay. Well, Shelly said I'm silent, but I had said, can you hear me now? And then I got all confused. So I think they can hear me now. Second tray of the night, Stones. Throw one more second tray of the night. I heard Kristen actually post pictures, so I got confused. And I forgot to send out the text message. But it's been a crazy, okay, so there's 6 of you on now. It's been a crazy week. So today's Thursday. Monday was relatively normal. Tuesday was relatively normal, I think. Wednesday, we spent the day driving all the way to Bangor for a doctor's appointment, driving all the way home in ridiculous heat. It's like in the 90s in Maine. That is not normal, people. Not normal. Then today, we had to go to 2 other doctor's appointments. So, we got a ton of wind, but not really a storm. We had a little bit of rain. It seemed to have gone south of us. So, Leah, I'm assuming you had a storm. Now they're saying we should get a storm again between 10 and midnight. But no, we got a little bit of rain, but nothing to really write home about. But we got a lot of wind. And the temperature dropped. I think we're in the 70s now. In fact, I'm going to look. Oh, God, 97 here. All right, let's see. It's now, I don't know if that's a refreshed, 75 here now. And it feels like 75, so that's awesome. At one point, it was, what did I say? It was 94 with a feels like of 100. High winds and 1 inch of rain in 15 minutes. That's crazy, Leah. I wish we'd get the rain. We need the rain. All right. I have Chris set up.
Chris is set up.
97 for John. Well, John and Bill and Shelly are near each other. Anyway, this has been a crazy week. Crazy. So yeah, I forgot to send out the
SMS
as the text message. And then by the time I went to go do it, they won't send after 8 p.m., which I kind of like because I hate getting text messages late. It's really annoying. Leah said, much cooler now. Mm-hmm. All right. Number 1. Can you believe it? It's Thursday Night Live Cabochons. When was the last time we did Thursday Night Live Cabochons?
I don't know. Show 'em a rock, baby.
Show 'em a rock?
Yeah. There's lots of onesies and twosies in the pre-sale tray. So I'm still trying to clean up my messes.
So what is this, Chris? Is this a white plume?
It's a white lace.
White lace with a nice druzy pocket. That's a deep druzy pocket in there.
It has a deep voice, like William
Hopefully
Sutherland.
You can see that. Didn't he just die today?
Yes, that's why I mentioned it. I'm channeling.
And was that his name, William Sutherland? Sutherland? Okay.
No, Donald. Sorry, Donald.
I didn't think that was right. Number 1 is 12, and that is a pretty stone. Number 2 has a big vug. Hello. That vug goes all the way through, and as you can see, is sparkly.
It's more empty space than space.
Space, the final frontier. Number 2 is 12.
Cutting a stone like that and not having it fall apart on your wheels is really amazing.
Number 3, are the clouds out tonight?
Oh, the clouds out tonight. I hate clowns. I don't really care.
Clouds, not clowns.
I went to the ear doctor today.
Yeah, and apparently they don't have your diagnosis right. You're deaf.
What?
All right, there is a little druzy bug there and there and there. These two are mostly smooth. This one is a true vug. It is double-sided.
Indonesian agate.
So it is flat on both sides. It is $12. It is Indonesian agate, and it is number 3.
Put like 7 holes in that and dangle lightning bolts. Oh, yeah.
Bill, Shelley, Chris is trying to give you an idea.
No, somebody did that already with one of the clouds.
Oh, really?
Yeah, the one I did.
Oh, yeah, Lori. What is this crazy stone?
That's an agate with copper.
That, I'm going to turn it sideways just so I can get all that detail on the screen. I'm going to give it a little bit more light as well.
Scenic.
That's crazy cakes.
Agate, a big eagle at the bottom.
Either it's raining at Bill and Shelley's, or you could hang raindrops from it.
Dangle raindrops, yeah.
Number 4 is 14, and that is an in stone.
Could dangle dangles.
Dangle dangles?
Mm-hmm.
Why don't we dangle dangles?
Mr. Bo Dangles.
No, that's Bojangles.
Oh, they have good chicken.
They do have good chicken. And biscuits. Their biscuits are awesome. Hang raindrops. It's not raining in New York. Number 5.
I need a nap. Got up at like 7:30 2 days in a row.
Yeah. So we had to go to Bangor. Our appointment was at 10 o'clock in the morning. So we had to leave the house at 7:30. And you know us, we're not morning people. Is this white plume?
It is white plume. Plume's a fun word.
We
From
figured
the Klaus.
Number 5. And then today we had to be in Machias, and there's road work because it's Maine, so there's road work. And we had to be there at 9:15, so we had to leave at 8:15. We just need sleep, people. Number 5 is 12.
So I may say some silly things. I know you're not used to it.
Another white plume. And this one is number 6.
Plumy.
Very plumy. And
like clouds on a cloud.
Number 6 is 12. And Bill takes number 4.
Bill
the non-cloud. Is this multicolored bloom?
That's some random agate I found.
Oh.
Some random agate.
Some random agate. Number 7. It's called random agate. I think it's a multicolored plume based on the side. So we're going to call it random plume. Number 7.
Somebody in one of the rock groups I belong in
is
asked
9.
if their agate was dyed, but they won't show a picture of it. They just refuse to show a picture of it. It's like, how likely is it dyed? It's blue. Well, how blue is it? Well, it's a nice blue. Gonna show a picture? No. It was posted anonymously as well. I don't like the groups that allow anonymous posting. You could show a different rock now.
Oh, wow. That must not have been a quiet morning for you. Number 8 is a plume.
Time to go to the motorhome.
Chocolate plume. Number 8. I'm going to give you a close-up of those plumes.
That's a really nice plume. Those plumes are very
plumy.
Plumy. That was the word I was not looking for. Inconsiderate. That was the word I was looking for. Distinct. Those plumes are very distinct.
I think you were looking for inconsiderate for Leah's comment and distinct for the stone, though. Yeah. This is number 8 for 12 and going to Bill.
Those are nice plumes. For a chocolate plume, that's an awesome plume. Chocolate. I want chocolate.
It's going to be a really long night, people.
There's a huge bar of chocolate in the refrigerator down here. Can I eat it?
What kind of chocolate?
Old. David Oja gave it to us.
It's a box of chocolate, not one piece of chocolate.
Can I eat it?
Sure. Get some chocolate. Number 9. It's an earring pair. Number 9 is Rose Garden Mulligano Jasper. No, we are chocolate snobs. So this is Brick's wine chocolate, designed to be eaten with wine, but we're gonna just eat it with
We've had this before. You should show it.
vodka and so if you are a port drinker, this is great chocolate to go with port. In this case, it's extra dark, medium dark, and what's the other one? Because you took the box
Smooth
away.
dark.
All right,
milk.
Bill, number 9 is going to you for 18.
And it comes in a nice book.
My personal favorite is Ghirardelli. And Chris likes Ghirardelli as well. All right, another earring pair. This is a job number 10. And number 10 is 12.
Extra dark, medium dark, or smooth dark?
I want smooth dark.
It's in a refrigerator, so it's...
Oh my God, I didn't realize they were...
They packaged them differently than the last time we had it.
Okay, I'm not gnawing on this.
Oh, you're not gnawing on it?
That's a brick. That literally is a brick of chocolate, people.
I'll bite you off a chunk.
Great, your cooties. Number 11 is a moss agate. I'm going to take the light. I'm going to actually put more light on it. Nice orangey red with red big mossies.
What's the best? Dark chocolate?
I think so. 10 for number 11. You know what? I'm still getting orders. I just put the last order I got into the spreadsheet, and I won't upload the spreadsheet until I get the rest of the orders. So being that we're talking about that announcement of the night, please get your Fire Mountain orders in because I am getting ready to place that order. I want to place that order before, well, no later than Sunday.
It's going to be a nice order, though.
It is.
So you should, hopefully you'll make your quota.
Number 12. I don't know. Do you think this might be a dyed agate?
That could be a dyed agate, but I haven't seen a picture of it yet.
So
what color is it? Is it a blue? Is it
It's
a nice
blue.
blue? Is it
it's a
neon?
nice blue. So which rock group is this? So that they know who we're making fun of.
The Crystal Connection. The Crystal Community.
The Crystal Community.
I need to hit this with a hammer because I couldn't even gnaw off a nibble.
This is huge, by the way, people. Huge.
It's-
Reminds me of a giant eyeball.
Yes.
Or a blowfish. I like it.
I like the
Number 12
blowfish. Oh, I might have to keep it now.
is 14. Big, giant statement bolo piece.
A Greek evil eye get her rid of get her rid of. That's a great phrase. Get rid of.
All right. New row.
One of the things that gets rid of the evil eye.
Get rid of her.
Get rid of her.
All right. We found this in that giant lot of cabs that we bought that is mixed material. It is a selenite cab. I am not sure we've ever had a selenite cab, but we have one. One.
Metaphysical people.
Where's Vlad? One selenite cab. This is number 13. You have to see this. Chris is really trying to gnaw that chocolate that just came out of the refrigerator. Number 13, selenite for 9. You want to run up and get a knife?
Yeah.
You want to go get a slicer? We have a mandolin. All right, Chris, do we know what these are before you leave? Number 14.
I think they're agatized coral.
We think is agatized coral. And it's crazy. I don't know. I know why he put the price on this side because you can't put the price on the other side. So I'm going to peel the price off so you get to see the whole thing. I'll rotate it. It's a Y. It really does look like coral. It's crazy cakes. It is 16. This is not a onesie. It has a friend. Number 14 for 16. There is its friend. Its friend is also 16. It's number 15. Yes, I'm still trying to get the price off though. There we go. Number 15. It's a Y of coral. Why? 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 Okay, and our last onesie comes with a disclaimer. That is the price. It cannot be discounted. Now, what in the world are we selling for $120? Well, it is a triplet. That is the resin backing. That is the clear coat. In there is the stone, which is not a stone because it is one of the best quality amylites we have had. This is a non-drillable. Adjusting the light and playing with it to give you more of the color and less of the ring, or at least moving the ring. A lot of blue, a lot of green, and a little bit of purple. Canadian amylite. Funny story. I was standing at the show and somebody said to me, "You can't call that pendant amylite." And I looked at the guy, and then I looked at the pendant, then I looked at the guy, then I looked at the pendant, then I picked up the pendant and I said, "It says ammonite." And he goes, "Oh, I can't read." So yes, ammonite and amylite are similar but different. Ammonite is the whole creature or remnants of the creature. Amylite is just that iridescence in the shell. Mm-hmm. Chris has sliced up the chocolate in itty bitty teeny tiny pieces. So I'm taking a bite.
Well, it didn't mean to slice it that way. It's just that's how it fell apart.
So that's what the chocolate looks like now.
I don't know. Is it stale? Is it dry? It's brittle because it's brittle and it just
it was
apart.
Cold.
Yeah.
All right. Number 17. Those crazy mother of pearl flowers. These cannot be drilled because they already are. They are double-sided. They are super cool. 14 for number 17.
Nobody like those corals?
No.
Surprised.
Number 18. For 14. Number 19. For 14.
And the biggest one?
The one that's stuck. Number 20. The yellowest one. Number 20 for 14.
Hey, that's my chocolate. You got chocolate in your chocolate. How about something that just arrived yesterday?
You want to tell them about it?
So new material just arrived yesterday. This is 3 C's with the smoky, well, 3 of them are the smoky quartz and one of them is the clearer quartz. Super nice quality. It's getting harder to find already, and it was just discovered last year, 2 years ago maybe. And already there's not a lot left. Most of it gets ground up for copper.
You're alive? How's your leg? Number 21 is 29. Number 22.
Don't go smelting my copper. Don't go smelting my copper. I couldn't if I tried. I don't have a furnace hot enough.
Number 22 is 29.
She ended up in the ER.
Oh, 21 for Kira. Number 23. Was it because of your leg, or did you end up in the ER for a completely different reason? Number 23 does have a little rougher spot because this is where that matrix and copper is.
Looks like there's copper flowers in that one.
It does look like copper flowers. Number 23 for 29. And number 24. So cute.
A bruised bone.
Ouch. All right, adjusting the ring light on this. And it is skeletal on the back. This is number 24 for 27. All right, we're going to do a recap. I'm going to do an announcement as we do that recap. Tomorrow's our last day shipping until, let's see, we don't ship on Saturdays usually, which is the 29th or 30th. So next shipping will be July 1. So if you're already paid, it will go out. If you pay in the morning, it will go out. If you pay later than that, and we will not invoice these until tomorrow. So these won't go out until after we come back.
So don't pay.
Don't pay. You can leave open. We'll ship them with the next. We will not be going live because we're with family for the next 6 days, Saturday through Friday. But we will be live on the 29th and 30th so we can combine orders.
Who loves their sister? Chris.
I have no sisters, so this is number 12.
Who out there loves their sisters?
14 and 15 are the agatized corals. That is the amylite, which if you want to see it, it's not going to look great in the no lighting. And then we have the flowers that are 17, 18, 19, and 20. Wants 12 blowfish. And then the copper chrysocolla and chalcedony 22 through 24. 13. Can you drill selenite?
It's quite soft. So.
Yeah, we can't drill that. There's a good chance if we try to drill it, Lisa, it will shatter.
Well, I can try. If it shatters, we won't charge her for it.
No, we will charge her for it and credit her for it because she's going to pay the invoice before you get the stone. So if you want to risk it, if we break it, we'll refund you. We will attempt to drill it, but okay, undrilled is fine.
Undrilled? All right.
I think she likes the stone better than the idea of a hole.
You didn't want to show me.
All right, sorry, people.
No evil eye is going to get me, Bill.
I'm just shaking my head, people.
Oh, that's an awesome look.
Take the tray.
I was playing with Bill's rocks.
I've never done this before that I remember.
No.
We're starting with number 100.
Mm.
Yeah, that probably makes sense. We're starting with number 100. This entire tray is petrified wood. Every 4 stones are one variety. So this is, what do you want to call this petrified wood, Chris?
Well, technically it's called pocket rot, but it's not a good selling point. So this
number 100 is 12.
This wood started to rot away, so it's filled with little holes. Then it petrified or fossilized, and the little holes filled in with quartz. It's very cool.
And some of it is nicely drusified. That is a word, drusified. Mm-hmm. This is number 101
and
for
2
12.
colors. So mineralization in the tan part probably had more iron in it.
Number 102. For 12. And number 103.
And you can see how those
Those
holes
are all druzy pockets.
formed along the growth rings of the tree.
If you were trying to type agatized petrified wood, then yes.
Agatized
103.
with quartz druzy pockets.
New row. Chris will identify this petrified wood.
This is black palm root.
And that is a nice big oval. For 12. I want to kind of lick the cutting board.
I like the knife. Dangerous. I live on the edge.
Number 105. Oh, forgot the price. 12.
Nothing's expensive in this whole tray.
She wants to know age. 104 for Gary.
104 for Gary
Cooper. The chef, the actor,
the Cooper.
the husband of. I'll show you in a minute, Kira.
So
106 for 12.
This is all Indonesian material.
Drilled. That Chris cut this up. It was in our fridge, so it was really hard.
Mostly it exploded.
And it exploded. Chocolate. Dark chocolate.
So the geology of Indonesia isn't very well done.
106 for Libby.
Hi, Libby. But the volcanic activity was about 25 million plus years ago. So, and it's believed that like Mount St. Helens, the volcanoes blew the trees down.
We are drinking and eating chocolate.
Covered them with ash, and that's how when they fossilized.
It's a barrel.
So, 25 million plus years old. Not terribly old by fossil standards, but very cool.
So Libby, we have not shipped your order. So I will take your stuff up tonight and invoice you so you can combine shipping if you want, or we can hold the order, or we can ship it as is. Everybody else who's paid, their orders have been shipped because they were shipped before tonight's live.
It's hard.
Number 108, a new variety, which Quiz will identify.
So we were calling this pepperoni pizza variety. It's an agatized palm root, but the colors are very vibrantly pizza-like.
Actually, I have my normal lemonade and vodka. He has pecan flavored whiskey, and
usually we have this with port, though.
The chocolate just started because Chris remembered there was chocolate in the freezer. In the refrigerator in the basement. 109. But yes, dark chocolate and port is the only way to do it. I mean, actually, I'll drink port without dark chocolate, but I like it with dark chocolate better. 109 for 10. 110. And I get the pepperoni pizza thing, but that would be really, I wouldn't eat that pepperoni. It's the wrong color.
It's been sitting out. It's fraternity house pepperoni pizza.
110 for 10. You're just grossing me out now. Libby, you're in Houston, so you could get this. My favorite port, I don't remember the name offhand, but only Specs has it. Sperm swimming. Yeah, we're not going to call it sperm petrified wood. It's an Australian 10-year tawny port. It's my favorite. I like it better than some of the 30-year-olds, 20-year-old Argentinians.
And Kira, red wine with a little bit of brandy added to it and then aged, so it's a little sweeter. So
and higher alcohol content.
Higher alcohol content. So you just have a little. You have like a a little, what's the
Almost like a shot glass,
Yeah.
a snifter.
a little snifter, a little shot glass, and then you just sip it for like an hour.
Hello, Connie H. Chris, new
Hey.
row.
New row, petrified wood with blue chalcedony. So again, pocket rot, but this time instead of quartz, it filled in with little blue agates.
For 12. It's a pretty stone. Yin yangy.
And port comes in ages 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, and so on. We like a good 15 to 20.
I love that tawny. That's 10.
Once you get past 20,
nice druzy vug in there. It's out of our taste.
Yeah, it's so
preferences.
Strong and not my favorite, even though it's
really
expensive.
Sipping for an hour is how I drink everything. You could do that with port because it's served warm, so it doesn't get warm. Do you remember which winery? Because I think when we first took over the show, we had a meeting at Chase's, and it was like Messina Hoff, and it was like really good port. Number 113. I'm more of a white person, except for port.
Messina Hoff's in the hill country, though.
Oh, well. 113 for 14.
It's one of the original wineries, and now there's 7,000.
Well, I have an issue with tannins in wine, so I don't drink a lot of red because tannins just make me not be able to breathe. Number 114. I will make an exception. Oh, that's my favorite. I'll make an exception for port because you don't drink a lot of it.
Los Pinos. Lost Pines. Might be
okay. I'm a sweet. I'm really a semi-sweet. Chris is a sweet white, sweet red. But I like a semi-sweet.
Moonshine.
I love it, Connie. Number 114 is 12.
Moonshine is awesome.
She's from Arkansas. It's probably real. It's not the stuff we get up here in a bottle.
In a mason jar bottle.
Yeah. It's like moonshine in Arkansas is like homemade wine in Staten Island.
Yum.
115. You're not eating this whole brick, are you?
It's 2 ounces. Eat what you want. I'll eat the rest. 2 ounces.
Number 115. Chris is eating all the chocolate. That entire brick, people.
Peach moonshine.
I'm not a peach fan. All right, Chris, new variety.
New variety. This is an agatized palm root. Beautiful preservation of the palm roots in these. They're not digging them, though.
No.
But that's okay.
Number 116.
You and I had fun finding all the different varieties.
For 12.
We giggled.
Hang on one second, people. You don't want to know what I'm doing.
She's hoovering the cutting board.
I did. I licked the cutting board.
Did you need a chocolate break?
Yeah, I did. 117. It's a face. I'm not gnawing on anything. I'm licking the cutting board. 117.
Oh, it's like a grouchy lion face.
For 12. I would probably like.
We had the apple pie recently. We had that little shot of it.
Oh, yeah, that was really good. 118. For 12.
Reminds me of trying to eat a chocolate bunny at Easter.
Who got a solid chocolate bunny?
I got them for my kids.
I only got hollow.
I only got hollow, but I spoiled
119 for 12. White Sin can be okay. More of a Riesling, unoaked Chardonnays. I don't like oak.
Ice vine.
Oh, yeah, dessert wines. That's a whole different story. Number 120. The flame variety of petrified wood. 22 Hershey Kisses. I like that. Number
I like
120
that she's counted them.
for 9.
Or maybe that's what she got for Easter.
121. Nice round. For 10.
Yeah, it's one of my favorites.
120 for Connie.
But nobody will drink it with me, so I have to drink a whole bottle.
Yeah, it's a little too sweet for me. But believe it or not, if you pair it with some really strong cheese, it's really good. And you're thinking that's just really weird. 122, 121 for Heidi. As you know,
Heidi. Hi, Heidi.
many of you know I traveled a lot in my career. In Austria, one of the desserts I got was ice wine and a cheese plate. Oh my God, that was like the best dessert. So much better than strudel, because if I ate one more strudel, I was going to cry. Gary beats Libby for 122.
That was a pretty one.
And 123. Libby got beat on that one. So Gary, do you want it drilled? 123 for 12.
Heidi had also commented on that one. So
Heidi.
Gary beat her too.
Oh, the land of Pablo. I haven't had plum wine. 123 for Connie. Gary, let me know if you want 122 drilled.
He does.
I'm hoovering the cutting board again.
Connie wants one. That's the one you gave me.
All right. So what's Pablo doing is the question, Janet. And Janet, at the end of the first tray, I'm happy to re-show it. This is petrified wood. All petrified wood, different varieties. 100, 101, 102, 103, 105, 107, and give it a little bit more light.
I tried plum wine when I worked at the Chinese restaurant as a college student.
You can read the numbers, being that he's telling a story.
I didn't care for it, but it was cheap Chinese restaurant plum wine. So Janet E would like 102.
Because it's a rectangle. See, and neither Chris or I drink beer.
Is that 102?
No, that's 101. She wants 102. He got it. And then 116 through 119.
I was on a vodka kick for years, but now I like this whiskey. Tennessee pecan.
Old Tennessee smoky, old smoky Tennessee whiskey or something like that. We're really into flavors. All right. That was the 100 tray. He disappeared like a teenager.
Who?
Pablo. In the house or out of the house? All right. That's what's left of the scraps. Hang on.
Can I show them you do show
No.
them you doing this? You remind me of Pablo.
All right. How do I make this PG-13? Think of a rolled up piece of paper and a cutting board. And that's the way I'm eating this chocolate, people. I'm just hoovering it.
151 for Shelly. Now that is, she's my kind of gal.
She's hardcore.
151 is some powerful stuff.
Oh, a nice 151 floater on like a pina colada or something. That always used to be good. All right, we have a non-drill row to start off the 200 tray. Faceted labradorite earring pairs. I don't think we've ever done the faceted labs. I don't do a lot of sweet anymore, but that would be a good sweet drink. Or the dirty banana on a cruise ship with a 151 floater. Flota. Yeah, sorry, the New
Flota
York came
from
out.
Staten Island. You know, a Flota in Staten Island is something completely different. It's like, what's Vinny doing there? Oh, he's a Flota now.
Number.
He pissed off Big Earl. Now he's a Flota.
No. I quit. Tell him the number. Tell him the number.
One of his concrete shoes fell off. Now he's a Flota. 102, 201.
That was Chris's first drink on the cruise we did with my dad and my stepmother. 201 for 10.
We got the drink package, and it had a 15 drink maximum. And I was going to drink every specialty drink on the menu.
This is 202.
But I just gave up.
Vulture ass. Okay.
It's got 151 in it.
202 for 12. Leah takes 201.
Leah.
Oh my God. I'm crying, people. 203.
I want to try a drink called a vulture's ass.
203 for 12. Thank God my dad doesn't watch. Before we went on the excursion in Puerto Rico, which all 4 of us did together, Chris and I did shots. It was 10 in the morning and we're doing shots to deal with my family.
Something called a mandrel's ass. That would be very colorful. You put
That
all the
would
different colored liqueurs together. I'll have a mandrel's ass, please.
All right, I've hoovered most of the chocolate. I still have one more row. All right, now I have to clean my hands.
Next up are triple sets of multicolored Jasper.
Thank you. It's better than what you're doing.
No.
Gnawing. That's a pretty triple set. There is your cab for your pendant. It's orbicular.
Drink.
And there is your earring pair, and those are sweet. Number 204 is 19 for the set.
The next one's the most uniform color, mostly just greens.
These are my favorite. I almost stole these. 205. The other part of 205. Side view of 205. 205 in its entirety.
What'd you call it? Teal, blues, and greens?
Yeah. I'd actually call it teals and greens. 205 for 19. 206.
Triple sec instead of triple set.
Well, we have been talking about alcohol. Why not?
When we moved from Houston, we didn't want to move all our alcohol because we had a lot of alcohol and it was mostly cheap stuff. And we had like 6 bottles of triple sec because we were going to have a margarita party and it just didn't work out. So
19 for 206.
I put on Facebook in the neighborhood group that we had free alcohol, but you had to be 21 to come and get it. They were pounding on my door within seconds.
207.
These people who'd never talked to me once well, we lived there 7 years and I'd lived there 10 years before that.
We lived there. No, we were there longer.
We were there more than 7
We
years.
moved there in 06 and sold the house in 18. We were there for 12 years.
12 years. And I was there 10 years. And
206 for Janet E.
And this was a little neighborhood. But
207 for 19.
they came out of the woodworks for that free alcohol.
Chris, what is the next row? Stop talking about alcohol.
This is a brecciated agate of coolness.
Brecciated agate of coolness. It almost reminds me of a brecciated Aurora agate. 208 for 12.
That's my favorite.
209. When you see it really up close. Nice. Nice. You know what? People don't read emails. People don't read, period. 208 for Bill. 209 is 9. And Bill beat Libby. 210. And 210 for 10.
When I taught school, if the email started off with book club, that meant after school drinking.
211, that is a Druzy Vug up there. Yes. Instead of happy hour, Chris would invite people to book club, and I'd invite my coworkers and friends to happy hour, and we'd all end up there together. 211 for 10. Glaciers?
Icebergs.
Icebergs. All right. For those of you who like petite, our new row, Chris, tell them what it is.
My mouth full of chocolate.
Well, we won't show you on camera. Is it gem silica?
These are little crystal cola.
So they are little. They are nice ring size. They are not drillable for the wine. They are not drillable. Yeah, and it's getting worse. Number 212 for 19. People just don't read.
Just wait for the kids who were educated during COVID to come of age.
213 stripe.
We're going to get from they don't read to they can't read.
$22. 214 yin yang. For 24.
That was above average chocolate.
And 215, very similar to the first one, just a little bit bigger, a little bit domier, also 24, also nice ring size. All right, I have to hoover a little bit.
Next up is going to be our second set of triples. These are also a brecciated stone, sold to me as petrified wood, but they're not. They're brecciated jasper, but they are amazing. You've seen them before a few weeks ago, but I've brought them back for their delicious beauty. Janet E gets 214.
214 for Janet E. This is 216, the brecciated jasper Chris was talking about. That's really special.
That is special.
And your insurance probably is getting annoyed that you're getting multiple prescriptions.
Because I'm sure they're paying more for 10-day supplies than they would for 90-day supplies.
For 21. 24.
Sticker was coming off that one. I had to poke it. Poke it with my poker.
217.
We went to a doctor today for our second visit, and we didn't like him at all the first time, but he was actually quite pleasant.
217 for 24.
So we're going to chalk it up to he's having a bad day the first time.
In the doctor's office yesterday, the meeting with the provider was fine. The front desk staff was
special.
Yeah, they need like organizational training or efficient sharing. I love the earrings on 218.
The colors in that stone.
The colors are amazeballs. $24. And everybody has bad days. 218 for Janet E.
Good pick, Janet.
219. 219. They are super cool.
They are squiggly. It's like,
And
let's break them and then put them
22.
almost back together. Let's add something weird in the middle.
All right. And our next row, the wrong meds.
Our neighbor and friend is a pharmacist, and she says,
Hold on. Chrysocolla in Matrix, number 220.
she said the number of wrong things that get to her level where she's filling the prescription is astounding. It's like she calls the doctor's office, do you want me to kill your patient? Because you know what you've prescribed for him will react with what he's already prescribed and kill him. She said it's every day, every single day.
Oh, nice, Janet.
So thank your pharmacist for not killing you.
Yeah, this getting old thing is not for sissies. Nice. More important for you to know, Molly Ringwald is his sister-in-law than number 221. Are you going to do that before you move? 222, a big oval. Yeah, hit the phone.
I got surgery in both my eyes, detached retina in one and likely detached retina in the other, and it wasn't so bad. I just had to sit in a dark room for 7 days?
We have to clean these trays when we're done. There's chocolate in them. 223. I picked up 223 and there's chocolate in the. Oh. Well, if you're like Chris, after his detached retina surgery, he had to be in the dark. So.
And put drops in my eyes every 3 hours.
Yeah. So.
But now I see perfect.
Get comfortable closing all your shades and hiding in the dark. And Chris had it.
And I had to lay down the whole time.
And Chris had it done, and yeah, like on your side or something.
Yeah.
Chris had it done in June, so, and this is years ago. So it was really interesting because we always spent 4th of July with Chris's brother and sister-in-law, and keep her head down for 4 days, bumping into a lot of doors. And we just stayed at their house instead of going to 4th of July. These are the Labradorite earring pairs. 202 cooperated really well. Trying to get 203 to cooperate. And we just drew all the curtains and hid in their guest room. The triplets, chocolate on the stones, exactly. I managed to get it not on the stones, but in the cubbies. 204 and 205 and 207. The brecciated agate 209 through 211. The little chrysocolas 212 and 13 and 215. The brecciated jasper 216, 217, 219. And all 4 of the chrysoprase in matrix. 202. We can't drill the facets.
For Libby, I can.
Libby will say the same thing.
If I break them, we won't charge you.
If we break them, we'll refund you.
Labradorite's pretty easy to get along with. It's because
if you're really married to them, it's not from Canada.
Well, it's the original stuff.
If you're married to them and love them, take them undrilled. If you're okay if he breaks them,
they'll be fine.
Take them drilled.
She said thanks. That one's double-sided when you get to it.
I know, I'm the one
who
said that.
Had a blowfish in the eye. I've had that problem. It's full of toxins, the blowfish.
Yeah, it was also dyed agate, so it
has
died. Tina, you got here late. We're on the 300 tray, but I'll make the same offer I did to Janet E, who missed, I think, just the first tray. If you want to see the other trays, I'll be happy to show them to you at the end. All right, number 300.
Daisy coral.
Fossil coral, what we call the daisy variety.
Got a new boredom. Need to find out what bits you use.
Fordham.
Fordham. Ah.
Autocorrect. Doesn't know what a Fordham is. It's a boredom. 14 for number 300.
In general, I use a hollow core bit, and you can get them from Kingsley North.
This is a double-sided fossil coral daisy variety.
Remind me, and I'll send you a picture.
And right now, the drill bits he uses are special for his drills. So we can't give you the exact drill bits he uses because they won't work.
No, but I'll give her the ones I used for the Dremel.
But you never know if they're still being made because people.
John buys them.
Oh, okay. So for those of you who are trying to get in on my Fire Mountain order, and you've ordered from Fire Mountain in the past, you know they've changed. Tina, help me there.
The $12 one? Maybe the $12 one?
Was it 301, the double-sided? Before we give it to Janet.
For 12.
Was it the $12? Was that the one you wanted? This is number 301. Or did you want number 300? Okay,
No,
she did. So Tina beat Janet.
Tina G.
Number 302.
It's a cute little
So
song.
Fire Mountain changed all of their item numbers when they changed their website. And oh, good God, that made me crazy. I think the Coopers might have been the first order that I got, or Bill and Shelley. And it was a couple, I knew that. And oh my God, I thought they were, sorry for you that I'm saying this about you. I thought you screwed up all the numbers. And then I put the number in, and sure enough, it's right. It's like, what the hell did you do, Fire Mountain? Number 302. Change is good.
No.
Might drive you crazy.
Change is not good.
Yes, Kira. I'm placing the order no later than Sunday. 303, my personal favorite, because those daisies are just, well, it's all coming up daisies. 303.
If April showers bring May flowers, what do May flowers bring?
Pilgrims.
Pilgrims. No worry, Tina. We figure it out.
What is this?
It's a weird agate.
Oh, it's Chris, the agate.
I mean, there's...
Number 304 is 9.
This one I'm looking at has saginite in it. It has a fortification. It's got saginite.
You said that twice.
It's got a lot of saginite.
It's Chris, the agate. Allergies.
Who's got allergies? Did you sneeze?
I did not sneeze. 305. There's sagenites, there's fortifications, there's a little shadow effect. There's everything in 305.
And it's golden mossy.
It's not mossy, though.
It's golden.
Well, it's golden. Also, saginite 306. For 10.
Swirlies. It's got the swirlies.
The swirlies.
Mm-hmm.
What about the squigglies?
Some of them have the swirlies.
307, that has the squigglies. That reminds me of an eagle, an abstract of an eagle.
Hmm?
There's his neck, there's his beak, there's the rest of his head.
Oh, I saw 2 giant waves cresting in this one when I was looking at it.
I can see that too.
But
they're kind of the wrong color
I
for
do
cresting
see
waves,
the
though.
eagles.
307 for 10.
Eagles!
Going to Morocco.
Going to Morocco, and we're gonna get sand in our shoes.
I thought you were going to say sea maggot.
It's very deserty there.
Oh, Gary sees a dragon. So let's try this again. Go into Morocco.
And I'm gonna get sea maggot.
Okay, thank you. Moroccan sea maggot. It took a long time to get there, people. Number
It's a long time
308
to
for
get to
9.
Morocco. First, you got to fly to Madrid. Then you got to take the bullet train to the coast. Then you got to get on a boat.
That was just our trip.
Oh.
That's a really pretty sea maggot. 309. So because I traveled so much, one year I turned in all my points to take Chris wherever he wanted to go, with the exception of Italy and Greece, because I wanted more than a week there. So one spring break, we flew to Spain, made the mistake of flying into Madrid. This is number 309. And then taking the high-speed train down to the coast.
It's an adventure.
The other than getting to the train, it wasn't bad. It was when we got off the train and we were nowhere near our hotel that it went to hell in a handbasket. But then we did take a boat to Morocco. And then we learned from the experience, and we actually just booked a flight from where we were back to Madrid and didn't do the train. 310, another super cool sea maggot. What I like about 308 and the one in my hand, 310, is they're not traditional seams. They just got a lot going on.
More bloopy.
More bloopy.
Mm-hmm.
And back to a more traditional seam with a nice fortification. 311.
And these have the orange color in them, which is rare. Usually the Moroccans are red.
We didn't. We spent absolutely no time in Madrid. You actually get the train at the airport. So we
went south to the
south to the coast.
To the coast.
But we did go to the Alhambra.
The Alhambra is amazing. 95 palaces on one mountain.
So we were in Granada, and then everything else was more on the Costa del Sol. 311 for 14.
That's a cool story.
And I doubt I will ever get Chris back to Madrid.
I would go to Barcelona.
I'd go to Barcelona.
I want to see that cathedral that isn't straight lines.
312.
Plus, I love saying Barcelona. Who doesn't?
Oh, wow. Janet's grandmother lived in Spain. Botswana agate. These are the cutest earring pairs. They are just stripy McStripey pants. For 12.
She lived in northwest Spain. Was she Basque?
313. They're just super different. And a little shadow effect on them. And tape residue.
Oh, she was born in Spain. That's interesting.
That's really cool. Number 313 for Bill for 12.
She was Basque. And fun fact, the Basques' DNA genetically are related to no one else on the planet.
Tape residue.
Drilled.
Yeah.
No, Bill.
Bill gets 313. Libby gets 312 drilled. 314. I'm personally a fan of
Thermal. I don't know those names.
Libby gets 314.
Also drilled?
I don't know. She didn't say drilled. 315. Tape residue is all over the place.
Francisco. Pizarro. Oh, Pizarro, the artist. Francisco Pizarro. Shelley was born in the Bronx.
No drill on those. Slightly. I was born in Brooklyn, so it's not a foreign country to me. 315 for Bill.
Oh, they like those.
I pick those. Born in Brooklyn, raised in Staten Island. You can take the girl out of and take New York completely out of the girl, though. 316. They're upside down, so I don't even know what they are.
They're
they're crazy Indonesian
pink
agates.
Pink lace, pink agates.
I don't know. I see sunny side up eggs right there.
You know what's a fun word in the United States to say? Poughkeepsie. That's a funny word. Maybe somebody can tell us what Poughkeepsie means. Bill, what does Poughkeepsie mean?
Trying to learn how to spell Poughkeepsie was quite the feat for me.
I'm glad I wasn't a child growing up there. Peru.
Duck eggs. Oh yeah, sunny side up duck eggs. 316 is 10, and
we want to go to Peru.
I'd love to go to Peru. Closest I came was Brazil, and that's not really that close.
There's a Peruvian woman here who makes Peruvian chocolates. They're so good. I have to stay away from her.
317.
What's she call it? She calls it Peruvian filling in her chocolates. Oh my God.
3 is Indian, like most of Maine.
Poughkeepsie.
3. Now, see, I would like that.
Inexpensive Kipsy.
I would like the marzipan candy.
I'm not a fan of marzipan.
317 for 10. So, Tina, you'll appreciate this. In Centenere, which I'm probably butchering because that's more of an Italian Spanish accent. Hungary, there is a marzipan museum. I've actually toured it. I have some cool pictures. They made Michael Jackson out of marzipan. They made Mickey Mouse. I mean,
fun fact, Michael Jackson was actually made of marzipan.
They made so many things. Princess Diana out of marzipan. It was unique.
Ooh,
and
marzipan.
Everything was under glass and I guess temperature controlled so it didn't mold. 318 for 9.
Maybe in a vacuum?
I don't, you know what? Their English and my Hungarian did not allow for that question to be asked.
She makes tiny fruits.
That's really cool. 319. That's just crazy. Almost like Crazy Lace. 319 for 10. And the last row in the 300. Bumblebee lace, agate.
Bzzz.
Yellow, but not toxic. Oh, that reminds me. I forgot to make me a note. I have to send Matthew pictures of a bumblebee jasper. 320 for 12. 321. Yes, that's a big giant hole in it. And it's all crystally and drusily. Drusily?
And not bumblebee.
And that hole goes all the way through. Number 321 for 14.
Looks like crystalline marzipan.
3 bullseye. 322. Bullseye marks the spot.
I thought you were going to say bullseye marzipan.
321 for Tina.
321, the bullseye for Tina.
That's not the bullseye. And somebody took a bite out of me. I'm 320. But look at how much quartzy crystal is in there.
And that's not the one with the red in it.
323 for 12. I don't know what Chris is talking about.
Who does Chris? Ever.
323 for Janet E.
Jenny.
All right, recap. Daisy Fossil Coral, 300, 302, and 303. Tusky was hungry. The next two, the Goldeny Agate and the Moroccan Seam. I'm going to show doubles. They're a little glary. I'll go back over these with adjusting the ring light. What you doing?
I'm getting ready to talk about the 400 tray.
The Botswana earrings are all gone. The crazy lacy agates are still here, though.
I'm swinging with my new girlfriend.
And the bumblebee lace, 2 of the 4 remain.
I don't take her for granted.
Bat and bat. Trey.
I'm a little bit upside down. You're a little bit crazy. So from the 400 trade, all my friends here are returning customers, so you know that the 400 tray is all the same price, is value priced. Today's price is $8. 8. Everything is $8. You can have one per row unless there's leftovers, and then you can have 2 or 3 or as many as you want after everyone gets a little chancy first. So today, $8. Everybody have fun. I'm going to go have fun with my new girlfriend. Right now, we're sleeping upside down.
And Chris and I did some damage on that chocolate.
Oh, it was only 4 ounces.
Oh, you said it was 2 ounces. You lied.
No, so I was going to have 2, and you were going to have
I never eat 2 ounces of chocolate. Men. They carry heavy rocks so that you keep them around.
And we eat chocolate.
Mexican druzy. We've done these before. Keep it PG, Vlad. We're doing them one more time. These are the only 3 that currently I have found. Number 400, and I said 3. There is a reason for that. Number 401. Number 402, which I would do this way.
That's a cool one. It's got a little thing sticking out of it, though. It's kind of rude.
Number 401 for Janet E. And I only found 3. So Ringer, dyed solar quartz, 403.
For $8, that's crazy cakes.
So Janet, if you want another one in this row, you can have another one in this row. New row, 404.
If you're making jewelry to sell, that solar quartz would just sell in your first show.
403 for Tina.
Tina.
Septarian. I don't know why I'm showing the back. Connie, you got beat on 403, but I have more of those hearts. If you want me to send you pictures, let Chris know and I'll give them to him and he'll send you pictures. 404.
That's pretty. Probably Moroccan. From next to the sea maggot. And that one's got, that's a squiggly Vlad face right there.
Oh, that is a squiggly Vlad face. Hold on. Before I show 405. 400 for Janet E. 404. It's a Vlad face. Or a raccoon.
Face.
And then this is 405, which Bill is taking. This is 406.
405 had an amoeba face.
And that's how we priced this one. I left the price on it. So if somebody takes this one, let us know. We'll happy to find you another one.
Oh, did we offer that one at another point?
Yes.
Ooh. Cheapy, half price.
407. It's a twofer. 2 smaller ones. 407.
It's $4 a piece.
It is. And considering it's $12 normally, good deal. So,
Tina.
Bill, Tina, if you wanted another one, let me know. New row. 407 for Tina, the twofer.
A twofer.
Yeah, Connie, just let us know. We'll happily pull out some for you to look at the same price. 408 Marcasite in agate.
Mark. These normally sell for like $14 a piece. Gonna get a double.
409.
It's a double for Tina.
That's really pretty. The amount of marcasite in that is really pretty. Somebody took a
404. Yes.
Yes, you got 404 and you got 407. Somebody took a bite out of this one. Tusky, what were you doing?
It was not me.
That sounded like Vlad.
I'm way over here.
Nice little druzy in that pocket for 10. And somebody really took a bite out of this one.
Live edge.
I really don't need another one. Nice quartzy. I like that spray.
I think her package, Connie's package,
for 10 for Janet. So we got everything ready to go out on.
Like 25 packages ready to go yesterday, and then the post office was closed.
We completely forgot that it was Juneteenth. All right, Chris, what is this one?
This is dendritic leopard spots.
You are late to the party, Sherry. But as I said to Janet E. and I said to Tina, I'm happy to do a recap because both of them were late to the party too. Tina got hers.
Nice. Hers must have gone out the day before the holiday.
Yeah, because I think you shipped Monday.
I shipped a few Monday.
And then you skipped Tuesday because we were going to go on Wednesday, but then it turned into a holiday. And then you shipped today. And he's going to ship tomorrow. And then we're hanging out with his sister and brother-in-law.
And who knows who else, because my sister has a habit.
And
bringing strays. Usually my other sisters.
And we probably will be fully out of pocket. Well, Janet got hers today. Mm-hmm. So if we're not responsive, it's not that we don't love you. We're hanging out
across the border.
We're hanging out with family.
That's cool stone. I like this one.
And Chris's sister and brother-in-law live in Minnesota.
Oh yeah, you betcha, don't you know?
So we don't get to see them often.
Gonna have casseroles in the basement.
Oh, Libby got a shipment today.
Everybody, you get a shipment, and you get a shipment, and you
so
get a shipment.
Libby, being that you have drilling and Chris has drilling, I'm gonna wait and invoice tomorrow, and we'll combine shipping and send them all out when we get back, if that's okay with you. 416. These are smaller than the others, but these we don't have a lot of these. This is a really cool serpentine for $8. Number 417.
That's like a dendritic serpent.
Okay, good. She's not in a rush. Thank you, Libby. I want him to get everything I printed today out. 418.
You're such a taskmaster. Janet got 6 packages.
Not all from us, though. 417 for Janet E. Our UPS guy hates us, I think. Thank God
so friendly.
He is very friendly, and thank God we give him gifts. But today we got a box of rocks.
A huge box.
416 for Connie H. A huge box of rocks, a box from Amazon that was pretty light, and meat because I order most of our meat from Wild Fork Foods. And the hottest day of the year, he has a heavy box of rocks, a heavy box of meat that thankfully had not completely defrosted, and a box from Amazon.
Oh, you're welcome, Tina.
Oh, some were dyes that she bought. So they were depending on how big those dyes were, that could have been heavy.
Tina, I try to package very, very securely because I know that when I get things, I'll arrive in one piece. So,
and we're going to end with golden amethyst from Brazil for $8. Really?
$8.
$8 amethyst?
Golden amethyst. It's pretty stuff. A lot going on.
That's really cool with that band going through it and the line. So what's in this, Chris?
Well, the purple, of course, is
Amethyst.
irradiated iron, and the orange.
No, the purple is amethyst.
Yeah, but that comes from irradiated iron.
Oh.
And the orange is iron oxide. And so you got iron oxide and irradiated iron.
320. Did you mean 421? I'm going to think you meant 421.
So there's just a lot of iron going on. Iron. 418. Connie, you want another serpentine?
Connie, that one, right?
What number?
This is 423. And this is my favorite. Very good.
Irradiated iron and iron oxide. It's very
I'm going to do a 421. We got 421 for you. All right. 402 is still available. 406 is still available. 408, 409, and 411, the marcasites are still available. All of the dendritic adducts are available. 402 for Kira. 419, the only serpentine that remains. Connie, 420 was the first one. 421, aka 321, is Janet's. She got it. 422 and 423. Oh, Bill and Shelley got theirs too.
She said no, the purple one. So did you just gave me that one, which was 418. First one.
420. So 418 is available. You're going to have to get 420, Chris. My hands are busy. And 423 for Tina.
Okay.
Beating Kira. All right.
Do you want to go backwards?
Yes, we're going to go backwards. If anybody wants to see anything stop. Anything in the 400 tray, let me know. Now, 418, the square for Janet E.
Okay.
300 tray. We got the fossil corals. We got the golden weird Saginite agates. We have the Moroccan seam. 406, grab so I can show Heidi, and 422 so I can show Kira. The odd pink agates and the bumblebee lace. If anybody wants to see anything in the 300 tray, I'm trying to get up there high enough so you can see all of it. You still can't see all of it. You can see the chocolate, though, that's left. All right, which one's which, Chris?
Heidi, Kira.
Heidi. This is 406 for 8. Kira. This is 422 for 8. Heidi, let us know. Kira, let us know. I'm going to spread out the triplets.
Say bye to Tina. She's got to go get her dinner.
Oh. Tina, where do you live? Chris is choking now.
Kira takes that one.
Kira takes 422. Don't you live in Texas?
Yes, she does.
It's after 8. You're trying to kill Chris. All right, 200. We have the labradorite earring pairs. Then we have the 3 triplets of the orbicular jasper. So being that you can't see the number, 204, 205, 207. Then we have the brecciated agate that almost looks like aurora. Then we have the little tiny chrysocolas. We're late, people. I get that. People here think we're late because we eat dinner at like 6 or 7 o'clock. The brecciated jaspers, and because you can't see the numbers, 216, 217, 219. And the chrysocolla in matrix. That's 222. That's 223. If you want to see anything in the 200 tray, let me know.
And I'm not sure if Heidi wanted that for 16 Septarian or not.
She didn't say yes.
Oh, okay.
205.
205 for
Kira. So Kira, this is 205, my favorite of these. Show 318. Yes, she does want 406. So Kira, let me know if you want 205. Heidi, this is 318. Let me know if you want it. The petrified wood tray. They're all petrified wood. So 100, 101, different varieties. 103. Kira's taking the Kira one. 105, 107. Heidi, it's 9. 108, 109, 110, 111. Then 112, 113, 114, 115, 116.
First pink agate.
No. Or does it say, is it pink agate?
It is pink agate. Pink lace.
And we'll go up over the tray again. These are all different varieties of Indonesian wood. So here, Heidi, were you asking, is it pink or did you want to see a different pink? This one is the one. Okay, she's taken that one.
All right.
All right. The pre-sale tray. The white laces. The
super cool.
Indonesian agate cloud.
Ooh, fluffy.
The white plumes.
Ooh, fluffy.
The, well, where I'm going to call them the Java Jasper earrings.
Not fluffy.
The mossette. The agatized fossil coral. The amazing amylite. This one I am going to show in its glory because it looks terrible when I go over it. It is $120 and it cannot be discounted. But if you're looking for an Canadian amylite triplet that is of superb quality, it comes at a hefty price tag. Trust me, I have pieces that I bought for me that start with the number 2. This is one of the ones I loved and bought so we could resell, but it is $120. And that's the guy's sticker. We're not really marking these up. Actually, we're not marking them up, period. But that has 3 colors, green, blue, and purple.
We bought some for one of our European customers, and they bought some started with a 3.
And so how amylite, it's from only Canadian ammonites, 17, 18, 19, 20. These are pre-drilled.
Mother of pearl.
Mother of pearl. The amylite, the more colors in the stone, the more expensive it is. And this is a 3 color. I got some personal that are 5 color, and
5's the max.
Yeah. And they were pricey.
Crazy cakes.
3 C's, copper, chrysocolla, and chalcedony, 22, 23, and 24. I'm going to show those as well because they look terrible.
And the white shape.
And these are brand new. Just got here. Libby, I'll answer that in 1 second. 29. This is a double-sided stone. It rocks. So it is not flat-backed. 23, that looks like it has flowers in it, for 29. And my personal favorite, which is also skeletal on the back, is 324. And I didn't notice this until right now. That's an owl in a tree.
An owl in a tree?
There's an owl in a tree.
I see the owl.
24. And that is vuggy. That's why I said it is skeletal on the back. So it is very vuggy on the back.
The roses are all 14. They're quite thin, so they're quite light, but also they're mother of pearl, so they're quite strong.
So Libby, that is an example of one of them. Everyone is different. This one is a much more plainer back. This is number 17. This is number 18, which has the coolest back.
That's where the pearls were attached.
I actually ended up wire wrapping one with a wire bail so you could flip it either way because I thought both sides of it was gorgeous. Same thing, if you're not wearing a lot of yellow, you can flip it around and do an abstract flower. That was number 19 and number 20.
Kira wants to see the corals.
And the corals are just weird. Number 15, half of my Y didn't survive the fossilization process. Number 18 for Libby. Bring it up closer.
18 for Libby.
And number 14. My Y did survive. Reminds me of a cactus.
Mm-hmm.
Agatized coral.
Bogmatized. YMCA. YMCA.
I was actually doing YMCA, by the way. You're never going to see that, though. All right. Does anyone want to see anything else? Except Vlad.
I am here. Do you want to meet my girlfriend?
Hello, Vlad. We just have your head. What's your girlfriend's name?
I don't know. She won't tell me. She's playing it cool.
You look a little close for her to be still playing it cool.
Well, she likes kissing. She just won't tell me her name. Sort of
But you're
like Teresa.
You're sleeping together.
Well, we're bats.
Okay.
We sleep upside down.
Okay. I got no response to that, Vlad.
It's the bats.
We will definitely enjoy spending time with them. They're traveling way further than we are.
They're a hoot.
Hoot. And then we get back on the 28th. We will be live on the 29th and 30th. And I'm going to try to remember to send a text.
Oh, yeah. So no live show for next Saturday.
No live Saturday, Sunday, or Thursday. We're live a week from the Saturday and a week from the Sunday. And the July email will go out on the 1st. And I will tell you, we have a lot of travel coming up. We have 2 shows in July. Syracuse, New York, Burlington, Vermont. We have 3 shows in August. West Springfield, Massachusetts, Lebanon, Pennsylvania, and Concord, New Hampshire.
Hello, Connie.
Oh,
I flap in the normal direction.
Yeah. Then we have Freiburg, Maine in September, followed by Poughkeepsie, New York in September, followed by Harrisburg, Pennsylvania in September.
Just because we're not doing a live for a week, don't go find another cab dealers.
Chris will still post while we're gone. We may not invoice as timely as we could. So, interesting fact, Chris's sister is 17 years older than him. So Chris's sister is more of my stepmother's age. So it's kind of fun. And
she acts like everybody's mother. She just loves everybody.
And we all have e-bikes, so we're going to get into so much trouble. Oh, thank you, Kira. And just so you all know, an ad for the cab group on both Facebook and Instagram. So if you see an ad, feel free to share it. And that's all.
Like it or share it.
Like it and share it. Yeah, because we haven't seen Diane since they surprised us in New Mexico a year ago, February, when they just showed up at our show and said,
No, we saw them in March when we were supposed to see them. We saw them in March at the camp when we camped
yeah.
with them.
No, but it was more fun, the
yeah.
story of
them just showing up at our show.
And
across the venue. Chris, you got any rocks?
all right, everybody. We will see you a week from Saturday. Enjoy the rest of June, because by the time you see us again in June, it will be almost the end of June. Good night, everybody.
Happy summer solstice.
Oh, yeah. And for the dads out there, no, we already had Father's Day. Never mind. We already had Father's Day. I don't know. I called my father. That's all I remember. I need more stones. Like, I need more stones. I have to stop this insanity. We'll see. You get a week off from us. Actually, like 10 days off from us. Just don't go on the cab group then, Connie. Bye.
I think she's been staying away from the cab group. She just can't stay away from the fun.
Bye, everybody.